Would you want your daughter to be with a man like you? Because here's the reality. You are the template. You don't realize that you're like, I'm stay together for the kids. Let's stay together for the kids. It's better that your kids be from a broken home than live in one. It's better that your kids are from a broken home than they have to live in a broken home. And for anybody that's lived in a broken home and been from a broken home like I have, and so many of you guys have, you know what it's like to have the people that you love be torn apart by meaningless and senseless conflict and the lack of love. People that can't choose love. That's a real move of strength in your life when you choose love, because love is selfless. It's not about resentment and my way and holding grudges. See, so many of you guys, you don't realize you're the template, you're the mold, and that's your legacy. You don't teach your daughter how to be a woman. You teach her how to be treated by a man. You don't teach your son anything other than how to lead like a man, how to take ownership like a man, how to control his emotions like a man, how to carry himself with confidence, with composure, to live a life that's above reproach. You got to be the example. See, it's not about you anymore. I'll change when I want it. And everybody in your life is the collateral damage to the work that you're choosing not to do. How selfish is that? Step back for a minute. Everybody in your life is suffering. They're the collateral damage for the work that you won't do. And I know because I've been there. Everybody in my life became the collateral damage for my selfishness, my self-centeredness, my unwillingness, my inflexible mindset, my rigidity. Everybody. It's what I wanted and how I wanted it. But here's the sad part. Where does that leave you other than feeling alone? People got to walk on eggshells around you, and then the tables turn, and the people that you took their love for granted for so long, it gets to a certain point where they become intolerant of what you do. And then when they're intolerant of what you do, they start to pull back. Because why? They're hurt. And then you get more upset. You get more upset because they're pulling away the love when you created it. You created this. You created this dysfunctional dynamic. You created it. It wasn't always like this, was it? So now that you realize you created it, and now you're getting upset from the lack of love, now the tide turned, the tables turn, and now you're walking on eggshells. Because now you're down to your last, right? It's your marriage, your family's hanging on by a thread. And the saddest part is that your mindset, your procrastination of the issue that got you into the situation you're in right now is the same exact thing that will cause you to inevitably lose it. Because let's look at what's the cost of you not changing? Everything. And what's the cost of you changing? And see, somehow it only comes at the expense of your own ego, your own pride. It requires you just a little bit of humility to realize that I don't have all the answers, right? To look in the mirror at yourself and say, I don't have all the answers. But you know what? I can get connected with a proven process that can help me excavate, identify the root of my problem, explore the problem in pain, and get clear about the process of how to overcome these behaviors, these mental blocks, these beliefs I have. Reestablish my self-worth, start to break through, activate my new identity, redeem my dignity, experience my true power. And what's stopping you from wanting that? What's stopping you from having that? Your indecision. Your indecision. Watching these videos and not taking action. And I know because I've been there, but the saddest part is You can't blame anybody but yourself at this point, because anything that you're aware of, that you're conscious of, that you're not changing, you're now choosing. Anything that you're aware of consciously that you know you need to change, that you're not changing, you're now choosing. So if you're choosing it, then whose fault is it?